first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready! 70 Timberwolves! Drop 60! 18! 5! Ready!
Throwing to begin is Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Dragon 60. 6, 18, longer.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
60 Maverick, 79 Broncos, 19 Tigers, Hawks.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 34. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's check.
Love firing to Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Blue 32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Madden, yellow, 22. Set, go.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Whoa, they get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Packers.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
On first and 10, here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 29, here's second and a yard.
18, 5, 70.
From the gun, Richardson. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
19.
Cardinals, first down.
Personal 80.
A gain of 7.
Warriors. Ready.
First down.
Throwing, Richardson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Second and 10.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got it break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Richardson to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready, break. Buffalo 18.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
10 seconds. You, yellow. Grill green.
Love to throw it on first down. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Down. Black 40. Slide 2. Black ultra. Ready?
Second down throw for Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Okay, ready? 6. Mega.
To throw is Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Not 6, Dragon 60, Panther and 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Ready? On first and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Wayne Walker in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on second down, Richardson. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. To throw, it's Richardson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Cardinals. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Red. Cycle. Red. 38. Ready?
Love to throw on first and 10. With the middle. One blocked by Watson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 1.
Ready?
On the ground, it's a Valaconda. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Slide through.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready, break.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Down. Blaster. Stick. Cut.
Love to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
They'll go for it. Love. Going up top. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
18 Rattler.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
18, Pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinals 1st down.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Following the touchdown, Browning to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run here with the Anaconda. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Blue striker.
On 4th down, Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Israel Anaconda. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Cowboys tracking 60. Ready? Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk set. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18. 18.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Caught downfield by Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drill green. Down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be complete to Abataconda. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the double. Red, yellow, claws red. Black shot. Set, hut, smash, red, 33, yellow. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Blue, go. Black, 95. Blue striker. Set.
Love. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
39-yard line.
Set, red, 10 cycles. 10 black, green jack. Hey, green. Black ultra. Cut, cut.
Now Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready up.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready, ready, set, go.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Packers will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
79 Bronx, 70 Rangers, 50, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Pass right side, and Higgins. There's the catch. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
19, Tiger, 19,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's second and 9.
17, 18, 5. Here we go.
In motion, it's Waddle.
19,
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
We'll go back to ETN on first down. They'll take this down to the 23. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second down, 8 yards to go.
18 Rattler.
From the gun, Richardson. They work this slide to Benson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Escaping the pressure right. They try and get there on the ground.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Poe melted on the return.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ultra, down. Black shot, red, 30, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Let's go. Yellow, 20.
Here's Abanaconda. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Love quickly out to Watson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Claws red. Ready, ready.
A second down throw for Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, Love. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 34, Cardinals 29.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, track 79 Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Here we go, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On second down, Richardson sending it deep for Waddle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Second race. Deputy Ranger. Cut my team.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Trap the 6, 18, 5 in.
In motion, it's Waddle. On first down, it's Richardson. This is Higgins who makes the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's...
And he's in! Ray Benson, touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut, set.
Running from the pistol with a lot of confidence. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Packers.
Ready, set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll manage only a couple. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Yes.
Love firing to Golden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Love. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Moving outside the pocket. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide began, so it's a pickup of about 9. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Warriors 70, 70 race, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. A run out of the gun with Benson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
With Ryan.
He'll let Richardson run this himself. This defense backed up. They bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
79, 65 catch, 65 catch.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Steady.
It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here we go. 76, Mustang Knights, 7 Pirates, Trap 50, Trap 6, 79 Broncos. Cup Knights, check out.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
You, yellow. Red, 38. Hey, red. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
Slide through. 6, 52, boom. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Fight, 97. Black shot, steal, black. Blue striker. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Josh Sweat getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Set, ready. 30, hut.
Throwing is Love. That'll be complete to Abanaconda.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Again, it's Benson. And he's got 1st down. A pickup of 4. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's ETN.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Ready, ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Viking 18.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week.